Hi, I'm Princine Lewis with VUCast. It's a debilitating disease affecting almost 1.5 million people. Inflammation of joints, known as rheumatoid arthritis, is a result of your own body's immune system attacking itself. There is no cure, but Barb Kramer says doctors at Vanderbilt University Medical Center are studying new medications that are providing some patients with pain-free movement.
I never know where it comes from. It just hits me. I mean, I don't have to think it up.
Some of her happiest moments are here making jewelry.
So I set stones, I make chains, and I make my own clasps.
Dolores Weaver loves working with her hands, but she almost lost that a few years ago.
See, to do this, you really have to have your good use of your hands.
75-year-old Dolores was about to retire from teaching when a problem surfaced.
And then all at once, I was just so swollen, I didn't know what was wrong with me.
Squeeze my fingers for me.
I had a really hard time just doing, holding or grasping or doing much of anything.
Medical tests revealed Dolores had rheumatoid arthritis, inflamed joints.
It's an inflammatory condition, mostly thought of as your immune system attacking your own joints. It can begin with stiffness and pain in certain joints and progress to full damage of joints and really create havoc with your life. Put your hands behind your head.
Dr. Bobo Tanner directs several RA studies investigating various new medications.
As we've begun to understand parts of the immune system that trigger inflammation, the sort of cascade of events that ultimately results in joint damage. And we've got drugs now that are very selective and very specific for points on that cascade. For example, we can interrupt a protein called TNF. We can interrupt a protein called IL-1. Now we're interrupting IL-6. And we can interrupt even further up the cells that make these various proteins.
Just a little prick. Are you ready?
For Dolores, the study medication interleukin-6 is working. She receives the intravenous medication once a month.
I think my hands look really good to have had it as badly as I had it.
Dolores is glad the medicine works.
And I thank God every day that there is something that can be done for this. I just think it is a miracle.
She has lots more jewelry to make.
It's there and it nags at me till I make it.
In Nashville, Barb Kramer reporting.
The Food and Drug Administration is currently reviewing information on the drug Dolores is using, and doctors think that drug might be released for use sometime this year. If our long, dreary, drawn-out winter has you looking for a vacation that's, well, just downright different, and we mean that in a good way, then check out this week's Internet Hotspot. Vanderbilt's Alumni Association puts together trips of a lifetime on its travel website. Want to explore the ancient civilizations along the Silk Road in China? It's a China that few people get to see. How about the beauty, history, and food of Paris, Provence, and the French Riviera? Each trip is with a Vanderbilt professor giving you a glimpse of a country and its culture beyond the classroom. On a recent trip to Antarctica, travelers got the rare chance to see that continent through the eyes of Vanderbilt's Molly Miller. Miller has traveled to Antarctica numerous times to study how animals live and thrive in the frozen ocean floor. If you're ready to pack your bags, go to vanderbilt.edu/alumni/travel. Okay, we know it's not news that Vanderbilt students were dancing all weekend. You're thinking that's just a typical Friday and Saturday night, right? Well, this time they were raising money for a great cause. Dance Marathon is the largest student-run charitable organization on campus. The pledges and admissions fees for this year's event benefited the Craniofacial Treatment Center at the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. And the drum roll, please. The students raised more than $175,000. Actually, $176,698.24 if you want to be exact. That's the most the group has ever raised and an increase of $30,000 over last year's total. We here at VUCast think that definitely deserves 4 dancing Commodores. For VUCast, I'm Princine Lewis.